What do you think?
Contemporary podcast, episode 26. Hang on, I need to
Oh,
put on
come
my reading
on.
glasses. Recorded June, it still says 14th, 21st, 2014. Redo.
Oh, welcome back, everybody. And say hello to the Impractical Armor.
Hello!
All right. Awesome. Very good. So, how's everybody doing today? It's time for a wonderful podcast. Sorry that we're 30 minutes late on the live cast. It's because we had to wait for the Liz and Andy to finish whatever it was that they were previously doing. Was it exciting things?
No.
We had to wait for
A
Mom
vehicle?
to get back home.
So exciting. Wonderful. Excellent. Glad to hear it. Carolyn is here.
Hi!
And wonderful shirt she is wearing.
It's colorful.
It is. It reminds me of science. Like prisms. Okay, so what have you been up to this week? Any games?
Science!
Tomodachi life.
You've been really into that Tomodachi Life. I went on Facebook and you put up like an album,
Yeah!
and it was like, okay, Karen Wilco. Oh, look, I don't know who that is. Karen Wilco. That's pretty much what it was. So, any other games this week other than the Tomodachi Lives? You gotta bring the snack.
Yes.
You got a subscriber, too.
Let's see.
Oh, we got a subscriber.
Wait.
Hype? Where were you all with that?
That's in your own bubble over there. We were like, what? Have fun over there.
We watched too much Xanadu, my
It
friend.
okay.
Alright, whatever.
What else was it? Oh, I've been playing this cool Flash game. It's called Papa's Donateria.
I played Papa's Freeze Area on MC Please.
I thought you said diary.
And I hated it.
I love Papa's Donateria.
No, it's horrible.
No, it's fun.
It's horrible.
It teaches you how to multitask, which apparently you can't do.
I can multitask, I just don't need a Flash game to teach me how. I do it with real things that make money. Like, make a video and make another video at the same time.
It doesn't make sense.
The graphics power.
Ow. Now we've injured Jim. That's wonderful. Any other games this week, Carolyn? Before we move on.
Let's see. I had Tomodachi Life under my belt. I played a little bit of Sims the other night. Papa's Donateria. Played a little bit of Smash.
Did you play any Smash with us this week?
Yeah, just a little bit. Not much.
Minuscule.
And yeah. And, oh, Twilight Princess.
Good.
8 hours of that.
Yeah, you did a lot of Twilight Princess.
Yeah.
You did 10 hours. What are you talking about?
No,
It was
not 8 hours.
9.
No, 8 hours.
Okay, whatever.
It was 8 hours and 16 minutes.
Okay.
And then Monday, I went over to Liz and Andy's house and I had fun and hung out. And I played with kitties. Kitties. And that's about it.
Wonderful. Mike is here.
Hello,
Hi, Mike.
Hello.
Hi, Mike.
my name is Mike.
Hi, Mike.
I'm addicted to video games.
It's okay, so we all are.
Specifically one known as Team Fortress 2. I'm assuming that's what you want me to talk about, right? I play games.
Yes, you
Yeah.
play games.
Sometimes well.
Sometimes well.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the only game I play nowadays is Team Fortress 2. I've been putting in about almost 80 hours every 2 weeks.
Yep, you've been going in on this 40-hour work week.
Yeah.
Some hardcore.
You got the 9 to 5. Occasionally work overtime at 3 a.m.
Yep. It's good stuff. I enjoy it very much.
Yeah, and it's going well for you. You've been getting a lot better.
I have been.
Excellent, wonderful.
More about that later.
Anything else this week? Just that? Just tier 2?
I bought one thing in the Steam sale. Haven't
What's
played
that?
it yet. I bought The Witcher 2.
Oh, The
Ooh,
Witcher,
baby.
because you've been wanting to get in on that.
Yeah, I've been wanting to get in on the Witcher series, and it was like $4, and I'm like, mine.
Yoink.
And then there were a couple of people who gifted me some games. They're very, very generous of you. I'm assuming a few of them are, at least one of them is in your chat. But
Cobot knows. Excellent. Brooke is here. He makes the best faces. What have you been up to game-wise this week?
I've been playing Resident Evil 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
Have you been doing that on stream?
I actually did that on stream 2 nights ago.
Are you speedrunning it?
I am. now.
How do you speedrun that game?
You go fast, Andy.
You don't stop, no saves. Well, I've been doing stipulation runs, like no saves, no first aid spray, things like that, trying to do that.
Awesome.
But I finally broke 100 followers on Twitch, so I was kind of happy. So
Yay!
that was a huge thing for me.
Yeah, 100 followers. Wonderful,
So-
wonderful job.
And then I'm getting ready for vacation next week, so
Oh, vacation. What you doing on
I'm
vacation?
going to North Carolina, going to the beach.
What are you gonna do in North Carolina? Play video games?
Well, Zelda too, yeah.
Yeah,
And
you gotta
then-
do that Zelophon practice. Yeah, you want to talk about Zelophon practice? This guy's got it.
Down,
yeah,
son.
yeah.
It's gone, Liz.
Am I a dragon?
Yes.
It is decidedly so.
Excellent. So is that it? You've been
Just,
working on
yeah, working and then
that? Working, got a little work this week.
that's it. Getting back into streaming, pretty good, and then
Excellent.
getting ready for Zeldathon.
And may I say, you're looking quite spiffy today. I know. Yeah, wonderful. Jim is here,
Hi.
and
Hi.
Jim,
Yes.
please share us the exciting news that you learned on Tuesday.
Oh. I'm sick.
Oh.
But
it is asthma.
but the good news,
There's medicine for it.
yeah. So one of
Medicine is good.
You have asthma. Join the club.
Yeah, I'm there.
Join the.
there it is.
Louise.
I never heard Jim have the wheeze.
I don't have the wheeze. It's just the cough.
Excellent. Excellent. What have you been playing this week? I said excellent a second time because I laughed at the thought of me saying the word excellent. Okay, anyway.
Let's see. Smash.
Smash.
TF2.
Team Fortress.
Yep. I've picked up a fun little game called Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Ages.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm playing that.
What?
Oracle of Ages. you mean?
Yes.
I was like,
Oh,
Ocarina of
sorry.
Ages?
So
I can't
what?
read.
When this came from
Yes, it's both. Well, it's technically true.
What?
It could be the
Okay.
Ocarina of Ages. For Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
Time.
Hyrule is the
I
radio
think it had
show
a small
for that.
aneurysm.
Radio
I know. I'm over here too, Mike. I'm just kind of like, no. I'm gonna go no.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
go But yeah, I've been playing. Started playing that this morning.
Oh, good. Wonderful. So you're gonna give me a good time. Put in the
Maybe.
schedule.
Maybe.
And are you gonna play this game, or are we gonna have to pass it off to somebody else?
I don't know.
Are you gonna rock this?
Sure.
All right,
Up on
good.
Jim.
to me.
There you
All
go.
up on Jim.
Liz is here, and why are you wearing impractical armor?
Because.
People are awesome.
Yep. Yeah.
Because I was streaming for personal donations and for St. Jude Play Live, and I got enough donations for the donation challenge to wear impractical armor
To the podcast.
to the podcast.
And so now you're wearing impractical armor, which is mostly obscured by Andy's laptop.
I can't help it.
Yeah, you can.
Your
Compensating.
laptop.
Sadie.
No.
I knew that was coming.
How
did I know?
I called it, man.
Oh my god.
So I played some games.
Yes. Yes. Good.
Played The Link to the Past, played some Smash, played Mario Kart 8, played Mario Party 2.
Wow, you've been on it this week.
I was streaming.
Yeah. Very good.
What else did I play? I played Kingdom Hearts 1.5 HD Remix. I played
Final
something else. Final.
Something mix.
I
What's your name?
played... What's that other multiplayer one? Nintendo Land.
Oh, how's Nintendo Land?
No.
No?
You don't like Nintendo?
I like Nintendo Land. It's just that he set it up on hard mode.
Oh, why'd
Wait.
you do that?
Ah.
Well, it was only her and I playing, and we did the park tour.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
And the first time we did it, it was on easy,
Mhm.
which was
Too easy. So you're like, oh,
so I
let's
was
go
like,
hard.
Yeah, let's put it up on hard, and yeah,
Too hard. So
That
what you're saying is the
breeze.
setting you're looking for is called
medium.
normal,
Normal,
as in normal. Yeah.
but we're not normal.
I know you're.
We're not normal.
You're wearing the crown. She's wearing the armor. So yeah. You're wearing two hats. Anyway, so is that pretty much what you've been up to? That's a lot of games. A lot more than you usually share with us every week.
Yeah, streaming has been fun.
Excellent.
It's just I need to get a better schedule, I think, one that doesn't include me streaming at the same time as MC Gamer.
I'm sorry. I've been
God,
seeing-
MC.
Yeah, it's hard to
Gosh,
do
it's all your fault making the money. Damn it. Anyway, I also did a craft fair for the past 3 days that I didn't sell anything at, but I met lots of food vendors.
Oh,
Yeah, so that's exciting.
good things happening with that.
Hopefully.
Promising talks.
Hopefully. I met them. I still have to call them and set things
Oh,
up.
okay.
But yeah, I got good recommendations, and the food was really, really good.
I can go.
I'm-
Yeah.
I'm excited.
And we're referencing possibly getting food sponsors for Zellathon for those who are wondering.
Yeah.
Indeed. So looking
Food's
forward to that. Andy's here.
I am here.
And what have you been playing this week?
A lot of Watch Dogs.
A lot of Watch Dogs.
Uh-huh.
It's such a good
How's that
game.
going?
I love it. It's a great game.
It's a great game.
It is.
I love it on PlayStation.
On PlayStation?
No PlayStation.
I started playing The Old Republic again yesterday.
Right.
Play some Skyrim, more of Mario and Luigi Dream Team.
Mm-hmm.
I started playing Castlevania Lord of Shadows 2.
You started that last week.
Yes, I haven't played much more of that.
Mm.
I think that's it. MC, what have you done?
Well, let's see. I have played The Wind Waker HD. I beat that in one night while Carolyn played Twilight Princess. That was very fun. I played Minecraft. I played quite a bit of Minecraft this week, and I played quite a bit of Skyward Sword this week. I played a new game called Speed. It's not really a new game, but it's a game of development called Speedrunners, which I played that with Milby, and that is coming up, I believe, on Tuesday is when we're putting that up on the YouTubes. It was really fun. I got a controller. I got to get a controller though to play it for the future, so I can destroy him.
Future!
Huge. Yeah, I think I actually might want to go get an Xbox One controller just so I can use it with the PC,
LOL.
which is weird. I don't want an Xbox One, just the controller.
I use my Xbox 360 wired controller for my PC. So
Yeah.
I have an Xbox controller for the PC.
What?
I said I have an Xbox controller for the PC.
I bought a
Yes,
Razer.
I do.
have a
Actually, you know what I
I
might
do
get
too.
instead of that, which will be cheaper? I might get a USB to SNES adapter so I can play using my Super Nintendo controller.
Nice.
Oh boy.
And
Yeah, I
that's
saw those on what was it, ThinkGeek.com or whatever.
something like that, yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, I want that.
Yep, I will happily throw money at that. Anyways, we need to get into our news and discussions, so let's get right into it. First off, we actually have a lot of...
Use a PS4 controller.
So, we have a lot of things, and we're just gonna go through them. First up is a story that I found, and it's since been rectified. But there was a developer who made Euro Truck Simulator. Anybody know that game?
I played it.
Yes.
Yes. They were banned from Steam
What?
for making doing Steam games and publishing for a while because they put a code inside one of their announcement things, which included a tag that Steam doesn't approve of really. And they used it to basically load up the Harlem Shake as a joke, and Steam found that to be malicious, and so they were banned, and everybody was upset for a while, and then they got unbanned. But it's interesting to me how fast Steam can get on that. Just seeing that code. It was just a script tag basically.
That's weird.
Well, because basically what they could do with that same tag is still infect your computer,
Oh,
take
yeah.
things over. I mean,
But there's so many bad
Euro
games that
Truck
they could just
Simulator
take
2
off,
more
but they
trucks
took off the
first.
Euro Trucker.
right.
Like, that's funny, but
It's weird. It's a very interesting thing.
yeah.
And I wanted to share it with you guys. So we have another story, and actually I'll go straight into the next one right off the bat. Is
Actually, I have something I want to input on that.
oh yeah.
If there is such a way to put in that sort of malicious code, that's maybe, I mean, obviously they didn't use it maliciously, but that could be a call to Steam saying, "Hey, you have kind of a security flaw in this." How fast was that taken out?
I mean, I have no idea. I mean, obviously people knew what the code did, so it obviously had time to get discovered.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was something just basically used to load the Harlem Shake. So that's. I'm not sure. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know if it was on an announce. They said it was on an announcement page. I don't know if it was on their webpage or actually on the Steam store or on their game. But Steam found out about it enough, so they banned them. So that's interesting. Anyways, moving on. I need somebody to be Eiji Onuma for me. So our good friend Eiji Onuma, who of course is the the Zelda boss. I think Carolyn's going to be Anuma for us today.
I guess.
Okay, so there was an interview, and I will be Kotaku reporter. So, in Skyward Sword, a few years back, I think that a lot of people loved that game, and I enjoyed that game quite a bit, but one of the biggest criticisms or complaints was that it took a very long time to actually jump into the gameplay, because there were a lot of tutorials and a lot of introduction and cutscenes in the beginning. Then A Link Between Worlds comes along, and you just jumped in right away. So I wonder, when planning for future games, are you going to go more towards that Link Between Worlds approach, or Skyward Sword, or something in between? How do you feel about intros and tutorials these days? And Anuma responds,
Yes. When we created Skyward Sword, I really felt the need to make sure that everyone playing the game understood it. But I also understand now, in hindsight, that when you go out and buy a game, you buy the game because you want to play it. And you don't want to have any obstacles in the way. And I guess it was received as a bit of an obstacle. In a game, when you get stuck, when you want that help. And I kind of front-loaded all that in Skyward Sword. And it doesn't really help to get that information when you don't know what to do with it. So that was a real learning experience for me. So I'm going to be careful not to do that.
so there you go.
Please understand.
So what does that say to you, Jim?
Tutorials, I don't know. To me, it says he agrees like with the majority of. Sounds like the majority of people where they don't like overbearing tutorials.
Right.
Like,
right.
I just kind of want to be.
being held
Yeah.
through the whole thing.
Exactly.
I
Be
mean-
kind of more like, do this, have fun.
Well, more so, what you saw inside Link Between Worlds, does anybody remember what tutorial feature they had in Link Between Worlds
No.
to help
Never
you
played it.
along?
There was the hint glass thing.
Yes, the hint glasses, the hint ghosts.
Yeah.
And you could talk to them, and they would help you as you went along. And so what people are speculating is because of this comment, for Zelda Wii U, we're going to see something more similar to that. How when you start the game, you're going to be able to... You're going to have, obviously, some cinematic intro, but you're going to be able to get right into the actual gameplay, not figuring out how to swing your sword and stuff.
Well, I have kind of an issue with people comparing, the tutorial system for Skyward Sword with A Link Between Worlds.
Okay.
Because you look at A Link Between Worlds is a relatively simple game.
Mm-hmm. It's overhead.
Yeah. I mean,
It's pretty much the same Zelda game you've
Yeah.
played
with,
how many times over?
Yeah, with some minor differences in the way things work. But then you look at Skyward Sword, it's a pretty complex game when you think about it. Because of the motion control, the
It
talisman
has
system.
full 360 control.
Yeah. There was a lot of stuff that you had to know in order to get through the game. I mean, even early on in the game.
Mhm.
So it made sense that, right at the beginning, they're telling you how to do all these things so you know.
Mhm.
Rather than just letting you go and you're like, what the heck do I do now? I don't know how this game works.
I mean, I think that it's enough to include like a manual inside the game, if you buy a game digitally with the Nintendo eShop, you can actually hit home and you can open up the game manual.
But to
So
be
just
honest,
like when if you open up the one from the store.
how many people buy a game, look at the manual anymore?
No one.
Pretty
I
pictures.
still like the manuals have become so scarce. It's like a piece of paper that's just
Yeah,
a name.
It's
exactly.
like,
And
oh,
a
here are the
serial
controls,
number.
there you
It's
go.
not. I like an actual like a thick.
I like my booklets.
Yeah, because like get stuck on certain parts. Like Zelda 2 is a perfect example. I have no idea certain names of things. I can refer to the Zelda 2 book.
Bring forth the lore.
So it's like I hate games that carry me through. Like I really hate handheld.
Yeah. You hate handheld games? No.
Hand-holding.
I hand-holding games.
Yeah, like
Where-
Railroading.
Well, yeah,
hand-holding.
for like an hour.
And
of the
Skyward
game.
Sword is a prime example of railroading. It's like go here, go here, go here, go here, go here, and
Master, I
I
calculate.
was
yeah,
gonna say,
exactly.
master,
Five
master,
is a perfect
master,
example. Yeah,
master.
I've been doing the Let's Play of it, and every time like something happens inside a cutscene where like I learn some information like from this Goron guy. Like he's like, well, you need. Well, I've heard rumors that there's an ancient sand sea beyond here, and I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm talking to my audience, like, all right, so what we're gonna need to do, and then. Master, what you need to do is take that bomb, throw it at that rock. I'm like, fuck, I didn't even get to tell my audience what I knew. I didn't need you. It's absolutely frustrating sometimes that that game in particular. So I'm hoping what this comment means is we're going to see that fizzle away a little bit. I still want the ability to call Fi up. Because there was a point in my Let's Play where I actually was confused. And so I was like, Fi, what do I do? And she was like, master it? You're dumb. Here's what's going on. I was like, you are correct, Fi. Thank you very much.
It would be
Go.
awesome if she actually said that.
Back into the
Master,
sword you
are
go.
dumb.
Yeah. And I scooped her back up. There we go. Anyway, so that's some good stuff. Do we want to hear this story from Jim, or not Jim, Brooke, before we continue on with my... I don't want to keep talking about my stories for all.
So Philips had a lawsuit a while ago. They filed about motion control, and they actually won in UK right now.
Against Nintendo.
Yeah, so against Nintendo. So this is a second huge loss on patents, but they're also taking to France, Germany, and the States. So
They are going to be taking it to the United States?
Yeah.
That's where it's really going to matter, I
Yeah.
think.
Well, Philips is claiming copyright infringement on motion controls. What have they put out that actually has motion control?
Nothing.
It's like fine lining in the patent. Like, it's very fine on how they want it.
Well, what I think is going to happen, because we don't, the specifics of this lawsuit haven't been released yet.
Yeah.
Like, they say we won, but maybe... Sorry, computer.
It's like they haven't announced money, like how much they've won or anything.
Like, the judge could have been like, well, you make a fair point. You do own this technology, but you don't own the right to get rid of all Wii remotes across the world. Like,
The Motion Plus, yeah.
yeah, the Motion Plus. Right, so that's going to be interesting, I think, to be sure. I mean...
Especially in the States, like when it comes to the United States, like it'll be a...
I'm kind of scared about that. I don't follow court cases, but this one...
It's there.
Yeah, it's definitely of an interest to me.
Especially with this is the second loss, like the second loss of something by a company.
That'd be very interesting if they were to like ban Wii
Motion Plus. Plus,
sales. It'd be like all third party stuff.
Right.
Or like they'd have to
Ugh.
push out something really quick.
Or basically what Nintendo would have to do is remove
Recall.
the infringing software or hardware,
Yeah.
and they'd have to make a because the way the patent apparently is, it's like just basically how it's hooked up,
Mhm.
and so Nintendo would just have to be like,
There's have to outsource it, like by someone or
yeah, like, or hire Philips and
Yeah.
give Philips a boatload of money, and that would be
just
Not
stop.
great.
Stop being crazy. Here's some money. Just fix
yeah,
it.
yeah. Shut up, Philips.
CDI.
Yeah. You should have made a better game. And Link is just like.
I haven't. Right on.
All right, so next up, a story from Carrie Lynn.
Hi. So yeah, actually, I found this kind of cool. So I was browsing Twitter this morning when I was on my break, and it was from the Nintendo News Twitter, whatever that I.
Nintendo of America.
Yeah, no, not Nintendo America. It was like the Go Nintendo News Twitter or
Okay,
something
okay.
like that.
Mhm.
And 4chan's v/v or the /v.
The video game.
Yeah, the video
board.
game board sent Nintendo's Treehouse a thank you letter.
A big card.
Yeah, a huge card
Yeah.
compiling of like all those sorts of different drawings from like the whole entire like board.
Yeah, I saw it actually on Bill Trinnan's Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Bill Trinan tweeted it. I was like, that's really cool because it was just like a bunch of like little drawings of like.
It was
Mario
really
and-
cute. I loved
and
it.
they all said like thank you. Like one of them had like was a really wonderful drawing of. It was Ness, and on it the top it said thank you, and in parentheses said get better Iwata and stuff because they knew he couldn't come over to E3 because of some sort of health problem. So it's really interesting because a lot of people give 4chan a lot of crap because it's 4chan,
Because
but
they only associate it with B.
Yeah,
That's what I was gonna say. It's just because of B.
they associate it with the bad parts of 4chan, and that doesn't mean it's completely a trash zone.
Mm-mm.
So I mean, it's good to see something like that happen.
Good job.
So who here has a good experience with 4chan? Anybody?
I
I
have.
used to use it way back.
What?
I used to use it way back. and
Way
then-
back?
Yeah, like back in high school, and then I just got off of that real quick. Some crazy stuff happened. I rarely use Reddit anymore too, just because Reddit. There's some weird parts of Reddit.
Yeah, there's weird parts of Reddit. That's why I don't
Yeah.
subscribe to those parts. I got rid of them.
Block those out.
Yeah. What about you, Mike? Have you ever had a journeys into the 4chans?
I have never actually visited the website. I've
Right.
seen like screen captures of like
Like-
amusing stories on Imgur and stuff. And,
The green text.
Yeah.
The green text.
So it's weird.
I've been to
I
4chan.
remember the first
I've
time.
been.
We have our B armor. And the goggles, they do nothing.
Nope.
So I myself like to browse the internet, you know, and I like to journey into finding funny things, and occasionally there's a 4chan link. It's at that moment that I realized that ad block would be a great thing to have in my life.
Yes.
I'm just like, wow, how do they fit that many naked women onto one screen?
The moment where you see that 4chan link when you realize I'm in too deep.
It's like YouTube. Like you'll be watching, like you're playing like YouTube roulette, just keep clicking things, then you just get to, like from Mario.
The weird part of YouTube.
Yeah, you're like Mario, Zelda, Brazers, and you're just like, where's the line?
We're turning into the weird part of YouTube. Anyways, very good. So a story I have here. So you guys know that Mercedes DLC, right? It was supposed to be Japan only and all that for Mario Kart 8. It's coming to the West.
Yay!
You can download your Mercedes for a minimal fee. Are you excited?
No.
I don't know if there's going to be a fee.
Yay!
No.
There you guys know. Or there you all know. Wonderful. So I just wanted to bring that to your attention because I know it was a little bit of a follow-up story.
Checks.
What is Mercedes? What?
A car! Oh my god!
Mercedes DLC coming to the West. I don't
It's
get
like
it.
it's
To
a
Mario Kart 8, you're going to be able to drive a little Mercedes.
Okay. What? Is that? I have no
We
idea.
talked about this!
I wasn't
Do we have
paying
a dirt
attention.
bell or
Helps if
something?
you pay attention.
Ding,
Ding!
ding.
Moving swiftly along, Mike has a story for us and telling us all about the brand new Team Fortress 2 news.
Oh man, I could talk forever about
Let's
this.
not.
Oh.
Oh.
So, quite a few probably know, Team Fortress 2 has just released the Love and War update.
Woo!
Oh man, lots of new cosmetics. Yes, that's a given. New weapons, that's also kind of cool. New taunts. Oh man. Those
Well,
are-
what are some of the new taunts we have on hand?
The most notable one is you can dance now.
Ah.
Everybody.
Everybody.
Dance if you want.
Everybody dance
What the
now.
update did is, in the past they had taunts that required a partner, like the high five taunt, for example. And now you can do that with anybody, whether it's a teammate or an enemy player.
Wait, so wait, what was that last part? You can do what with any team?
So like the high five taunt, I could.
Oh,
If
you-
you're on blue, I'm on red. We could walk up and just high five.
Really?
Yeah, you can do that.
Would it could it explode when it hit? That'd be cool.
No,
Like
but,
self-destructive. But
there is now a rock, paper, scissors taunt, and if you do it on somebody who's the enemy team, if they lose, they die.
That is awesome.
that's cool. That's cool stuff.
So, Team Fortress 2 servers have been flooding with lots and lots of dancing players and lots of killjoys.
Did they add a tenth
people
class
stop
yet?
playing. They're just taunting now.
Yeah, the people
basically.
stop playing and they're just taunting. But, so that's a thing. And also, if you have not seen the new Source Filmmaker video that they released, it is amazing.
Yes.
Were you about to say to die
Just
for?
die.
Yes, to
To
die for.
die
You're
for.
going to die if you watch
Oh,
it, and it's
God.
worth it. But what most of the update also changed quite a bit about what TF2 has been in the past, especially for competitive.
Mhm.
My heart, it hurts.
Rip.
So what happened to the demo, man?
They nerfed him so hard.
Like, what specifically?
Okay, in the patch notes, they nerfed 3 things. Sentry gun, Wrangler. If you're shooting outside of the range of the normal sentry gun, the damage falls off a little bit.
Oh,
so-
so it gets weaker as the
Yes,
hill
as-
falls farther.
No, that's for sentry
That's for
guns.
the sentry gun, Wrangler.
Okay.
The next nerf is the heavy, and he has now a 1 second accuracy and damage ramp up.
So you have to fire for a second.
You have to fire for a
before-
second for it to get up to what it used to be in
Full
terms of
power.
accuracy and damage.
Okay.
Those 2 nerfs don't really affect gameplay all that much.
Uh-huh.
I've messed around with both, and they're just kind of like, you can notice it, yeah, but
And
first
it-
of all,
it's
the
not- it's not
the
that
Wrangler thing is more of a bug fix,
Yeah.
because that was kind of OP. But the heavy thing, you really don't notice that much. I played around on a pub server. I haven't done competitive in that sense, but it doesn't bother it too much. The Demo Man, though,
Yeah. Tell me about the demo, man.
the sticky bomb launcher, it now has a damage ramp up of you have to wait 2 seconds before you detonate it for it to have full damage.
Oh, so
That
you,
is 2 seconds
you have
of
to, 1, 2,
And then you can explode it
Wow,
for
that's-
full damage.
So you basically
You can still detonate them practically immediately, but they do terrible damage.
Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting.
And that affects competitive mainly because Demoman used to be the highest damage dealing class there is. It used to be a very important pick to get. As a matter of fact, in my sixes match, basically the update came out Wednesday, and sixes matches are Wednesday night, and so our demo man went like hybrid demo night, pills plus a shield charging,
Right.
and the enemy demo went stickies and trying to probably test that out. Our demo night out damaged their sticky demo, which should not have happened.
That's crazy.
I have some quotes here from competitive TF2 players, if you will indulge me here for a minute.
Let's have one or two.
The competitive community is pretty much split down the middle in terms of whether or not they think this is a good idea. Stabby says, Devil's Advocate here, in Highlander at least, Demo and Heavy Weapons Guy are considered the power classes. Losing one of them is a bigger deal than, say, your Soldier or Scout. Maybe this is a class balance update meant to spread out the distribution of importance among classes. We've become accustomed to the paradigm of not all classes being created equal, when that's not the guiding philosophy of the game's heart.
Yeah, that's a fair point. That's a very fair point.
Hardblue says, just try to scrim with new update. This is by far the greatest update in TF2. You can actually push against the demo now. This is so much fun. I'm looking forward to LAN. And then farther down, you run across.
Yeah, give us a negative comment. Just give us one good negative comment.
This update sucks.
There are several people who say that Highlander and sixes are no fun for a demo anymore. As a matter of fact, my team's Highlander demo left the Skype group for a good couple of hours before we added him back in.
Oh, that Skype raids. You gotta watch out for those.
Mela says, would have made a lot more sense for the update to be sticky bombs do 15% less damage. That means you can no longer kill a 125 HP class with a single sticky. Max damage you could do would be 117. I'm pretty confident Valve will change this, though. It's sort of what happened with the quick fix before. They made such a drastic change to the weapon and then found a middle ground between the original stats and changed stats.
Oh, okay.
I need to scroll down some more. Mustard Overlord is saying he wishes that Valve had an option to disable the damage ramp up like they added random crits turn off and a random damage spread and bullet spread turn off.
And so instead they just have it so instead of like having that damage like spin up.
Yeah.
Okay.
There have been talk about creating a pro mod, like a mod for TF2 for competitive, but that would basically kill the
that
introduction.
Splits community as well.
Yeah, that splits the community. Platinum says, moral of the story is this update brings demo down to the level similar of importance Scout or Soldier. Prior to this update, if you got to pick on a Scout Soldier, it was still very hard to push into the enemy team. If you've got a demo, your demo could walk in and absolutely crush everything.
Interesting.
Yeah. My thoughts as a Scout main, I'm actually very upset about this. Because it used to be, if I got caught out of position with the demo on me, he could actually kill me. I mean, Scout is a very hard counter of a demo, but now...
You can take him.
I can take him. I've jumped...
And why does that make you angry, though?
Because I want to be good because of my, better positioning, my better aim, and my teams.
Instead of being even? But you're supposed to be even with them.
No.
I think
No more.
The triangle in sixes is Soldier beats Scout, Scout beats Demo, and Demo beats Soldier.
Okay.
And now, Soldier versus Demo is severely nerfed.
So instead now it's just both of them against Soldier or Demo.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
So...
Interesting things.
I jumped over some stickies in our match, and it tickled a little bit. There have been quotes in that forum thread, Medic took 19, and... Because, Demo's been the main caller, because he does the most damage. He does damage, and you follow up on it.
Right.
And now it's you shoot a sticky, and the medic takes 19, you can't follow up on that.
Right.
There's nothing to follow up on, so...
Well, whatever. This update, I'm just excited to play around with some taunts. That's all I care.
Pretty much.
Yep. So hopefully competitive team figures your stuff out. So we have a story from Jim for when he's okay. All right. Or wait, no, it's from Andy. I'm sorry, Andy.
Yes, Capcom is for sale.
What do you mean Capcom is for sale?
Capcom shareholders have voted to end the takeover defense that Capcom had in place.
What's takeover defense?
Basically, it was a series of strategies designed to prevent outside companies from buying up a majority of Capcom's stock.
So now it's gone. So
Yes. What that means is
Anybody can buy
outside
'em.
companies can now buy Capcom stock. It would be difficult for them. It would be very costly to buy over 50% and actually own the company.
Right.
But it's doable now.
who's interested? Do we know who's interested
It
yet?
doesn't say who's interested yet.
Nintendo.
But whoever does eventually
We'll have
buy that 50% will have
Capcom.
pretty much. I mean, they'll have the exclusive rights to Street Fighter, Ace Attorney, Resident Evil, Monster Hunter, Mega Man.
Mega Man.
Mega Man.
And
So
after
it's-
seeing all this Smash Brothers stuff, I have it in my heart that I want Nintendo to buy it.
That's what I was thinking. That I would expect Nintendo.
And it would be a huge buy for Nintendo.
Yeah, and they can.
And they could do so much with that. The only thing that would scare me is there's a huge esports community following Street Fighter, and they would have to play that very carefully because they've only just started touching esports with their Smash Invitational, which was casual at best.
Yeah.
You know, so they have to be very
Street
careful about
Fighter's
handling
serious
that.
business.
Yeah, Street Fighter is very serious business. So while we who play Mega Man, people are like, Capcom, come into the Nintendo family. I'm sure the Street Fighter side, the esports side, if you told them, hey, Nintendo's buying Street Fighter, they'd be like,
Oh dear
No.
God! No.
I need to play Tekken. I'm getting into Tekken. Marvel.
Tekken.
Well, actually, Marvel was Capcom.
Yeah.
Marvel.
Mom.
But it's been speculated that
I didn't
Nintendo
even
wants
say
to
it a
buy
second time. Yeah.
But I could see.
Look at his face.
I can see, if Nintendo bought Capcom, I really don't care much about all of the series except for Mega Man.
Right.
To be
Yeah.
quite honest, and Resident Evil. But Resident Evil, to me, the series has gotten kind of out of hand.
Well, it's crazy because Resident Evil was so good when it was coming out on GameCube.
Well,
Like they re-released everything on the GameCube, and everyone's like, and then they did 4.
And then five.
Then 4 happened. And it's just like pinnacle top.
And then 5.
yeah,
5. And then
Yeah,
And
5 was horrible.
Wait, wasn't there a really good Resident Evil that we heard about recently called Revelations? What was that? What's that for
Resident
again?
Evil Revelations?
It started out for the
3DS
3DS.
and for and then it came out on PS3 and Wii U.
Wii U, yeah.
But what did it come out for first?
Yes.
Because they went back. They went back to basics.
Yeah,
on
it
the
went
game.
back to the survival
it
horror
went-
over the camera. Well, it
Oh,
still
gosh.
had the over-the-shoulder
no.
camera from Resident Evil 4, but it was pickups were more scarce. Enemies were harder to take down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like they made it good.
All right.
And then- oh, yeah.
We need to move on. Hopefully, so we can hear some news about that. I'm gonna skip my story because we're so on time right now. So we have a story here from Liz.
Hi. Yes. Hyrule Warriors pre-order set
Now includes
now includes a scarf and a chest, as well as the Triforce clock.
in other
I-
words,
But it hasn't been announced for North America yet. Just
Is that European
Europe
thing?
and Japan.
wait, it's coming out in Europe. It's confirmed for Europe.
I think it's confirmed for Europe.
I think it's only been confirmed from Japan.
Okay.
But they have the coolest.
This,
Uh,
I
I'm gonna
like-
be having to place a pre-order for Japan. That's the problem with me.
I would get the set simply to have the set.
But I don't want to spend it right now.
Yeah. I mean, it looks kind of crummy quality though, but
Well,
still would
it's Zelda.
want it because it has to have.
Yes, exactly. I mean, it's a mass-produced scarf. Like, what do you expect from it? You know,
Mm-hmm.
you can't get a proper scarf unless somebody like Liz's mom is making it. When is that coming? I'm so excited.
Soon.
Soon.
I've been pestering her.
Okay.
Hashtag soon.
Excellent. I'm probably gonna do an import of it, to be honest with you, because unless it gets announced for North America sometime by the end of July, I'll wait until the end of July. Then by the end of July, I'll do an import pre-order.
Yeah, like
And
Europe and
stuff
Japan has
else.
the best special editions. Like,
They do.
And like
They got the little.
the Capcom ones are fantastic.
Did you see Silver's little tiny 3DS game chest that he had? It was a little tiny chest that came with Link Between Worlds. When you open it, it would go doo 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 doo, and it held your 3DS games in it.
Why don't you have that?
Because it's $50 on eBay for a tiny piece of plastic. I don't want to spend $50 on a piece of plastic.
I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it.
I need it. All right. So one final story here from Jim.
Hi.
Yes.
So, Robert Morris University in Chicago has added to their varsity sports roster League of Legends. Meaning they will be offering scholarships for it.
Dude.
They will-
a league scholarship. No, that's good. Like, okay, I watched the other night in bed.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Go ahead.
So I was watching the free to play movie that we talked about the one time, the documentary by Valve about Dota, and it was a really good documentary, and it made me respect the RTS community a little bit more. And I was like, okay, this is cool. This is fine with me. And when I see the passion that people put into it, I have a lot more respect for it. Even if I don't play the games and I don't like them myself or the communities that surround them, I think that the competitive scene should be respected to an extent. So yeah.
I have the noob question of the day.
Yeah.
What is Dota?
Defense
Defense
against
of the
the
Ancients.
Ancients.
Okay.
It's Valve's.
heard of that game.
It started off as a Warcraft. Dota started off as a Warcraft 3 mod.
Which
Right.
was fantastic.
Yes,
Yes,
and then
I
they,
played that back
That
in
was
the
the
day.
best.
and then Valve
Europeans,
remade it
though.
and made it as
Their
Dota
own
2.
game.
Yeah, their
Yeah.
own game.
They bought it.
Rather than a mod.
And then
Yeah.
Blizzard's doing their own too.
Yep.
Heroes of the Azeroth.
That
Heroes of
what
the
it-
Storm.
Yeah, Heroes of the Storm.
Heroes of the Storm.
But so basically, starting this fall, scholarships will cover up to 50% of tuition and 50% of room and board. So that's worth up to $19,000 per student.
Per year.
Or is that for like
Is that
4
full?
years?
Doesn't say.
Interesting. Well, that's still amazing.
That's still free money.
It's
Yeah,
like
free money
50
for playing video games.
50%
Exactly.
of your college tuition. Oh man.
Yeah, for playing LOL.
For playing LoL. So hopefully that I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with it mostly in the sense that it's a step in the right direction.
It's a
in my
step in the
opinion.
right direction, like because these professional teams like TF2, I'm sure you.
Yeah. I want to be good at TF2 and then maybe get a scholarship for that. 'cause
That'd be cool.
But no, I mean, we have people who are athletically talented, and then we have people who are more talented in terms of strategy
And quick thinking,
quick
and mind,
reflexes
and
and-
reflexes, yeah, like that.
So it's
For more information, please see Hat House Smash Immediately Following podcast, where some of us will be talented, some of us will be less talented and be very.
That's
angry
this
about it.
guy. Less talented.
Or it could be me. It just all depends on what the gods desired. Right?
But you're always salty, so it's okay.
I have a mission tonight, so I'll keep it to myself.
So that's about it. I think it's a cool idea. I mean, like you guys said,
Right.
I think it's more like a step towards recognizing, more
Esports
schools
as a sport.
As a sport. I
Right.
mean, because it basically,
It is.
I'm
in a
glad-
way, it is because of the training. And
They have
stuff.
chess scholarships.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad it's not like they did Black Ops or something. I'm glad they chose like something completely different.
So
like,
something
from-
more strategy, like rather
Yeah,
than
not-
guns.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So-
I'll be okay if it comes for Call of Duty stuff like an adventure.
yeah, like the Halos and all that. But I'm glad it's more of a strategy game, even though people rage.
It's okay.
I love
South
you,
Korea's
Jackson.
their like national support is StarCraft.
Yeah,
Right.
StarCraft 2, they're serious.
And
Steph,
They-
that was foul.
they
Okay.
okay. Thank you,
Never
Chad.
mind. Continue. StarCraft.
Viewer question.
I was doing something and then it's
Carrie, would you like to read our first question today?
Guess.
Okay.
James.
Wait, hold on. Go back. You said, I guess. When I had that as somebody else reading it, and you were like, I haven't read a question in weeks. Man, I'm going to change the color. I'm like, and then I'm like, okay, can you read the question? I guess.
I guess.
Do this. It makes me die.
Just a little more inside.
It's. Okay.
Are you
Did you take a
shriveling?
question
Or...
away?
What?
Did you take a question off of there?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Deal with it. Go ahead.
Because I
Carrie.
like that question.
I know you did, but
James
we talked about it last week.
Muddy 13 asked, "What is your favorite video game based off a movie?"
based off a movie.
Not Resident Evil.
There are good video games based off movies.
Yeah.
The Lego games.
I was
What
gonna
is your
say
favorite
Lego.
video game?
Video game. Okay, well,
Favorite video game based off of a movie. Favorite video game based off a movie, not video game movie.
yeah, I know.
And by the way, a part of this question which I omitted, but is worth saying, the Batman Arkham series does not count.
Because it's not.
It's not based off of a movie.
It's its own entity.
Yeah.
It's more based off of the graphic novel.
Novels, yeah.
Whenever I think of these like video games based off of movies, all I can think about is all those terrible Nickelodeon like movie games.
Yeah.
I think back to all those. THQ. Remember how that company died?
God.
Screw THQ. You know why they died? Because that's all they made was stupid movie
Rugrats.
games.
Any of the Star Wars games count.
No,
It was
because
based off of a
they're not
movie.
canon.
They're
They're
not canon.
Yeah.
Okay, well, then I'm gonna throw in the video game adaptation of Phantom Menace.
That was a good one.
That was pretty decent for its time.
Ooh, I'm gonna go
Revenge of the
with
Sith was
Episode
Pod
1
Racer.
Racer.
The third
The
one.
Lego
Racer.
games are all very
Yeah,
It
good.
was
episode-
very,
that was
it was
episode
very
one Racer.
hallway-ish.
Bad.
But
Revenge of the Sith was good, but it only dealt on lightsaber combat, Anakin and Obi-Wan, almost exclusively.
It was a hallway game, but it
Yeah.
was still fun.
There
I
was
enjoyed
no, I can be a trooper gonna blast things. It was just,
Yeah, that's why
I'm gonna go and hack people apart with my lightsaber, and that was it.
What about you, Jim?
I like the Lord of the Rings games.
Oh, do you?
Towers was where it
Yeah,
was at.
the Two Towers ones. That was the best.
There was, what was
Mine doesn't have to do with a movie, but the show. I don't like The Walking Dead, but the
game?
is
Yeah.
fantastic.
what was the name of that Lord of the Rings game? It was an RPG format, turn-based.
Eye of the North?
Was it? No, not
No,
Eye of
that's
the
War of the North. That's like Dark Souls.
Speaking to that though, Brooke, all the
I think I
Telltale
played that one,
adaptations
Andy.
are very good.
I think I
like
played
the
that
Back to
one.
the Future game, like
Oh,
the
yeah.
sequel.
That was
It's not specifically based on a movie, but it's a good.
I don't think I finished it, but it was good.
Yeah.
Um,
All right, moving along. Our next question. Could our friend Brooke read that?
Okay, Starry Pikachu asks, "What are your opinions on the PC Master Race saying?"
Brooke, you want to start us off?
So, I don't think it should everyone's console PC Master.
I know.
Race.
There's a lot of people who say it's just a joke, but then there's
There's people who are too serious about it.
It's real. It's
It's
a joke, but it's also real.
Yeah, I mean consoles are meant for different types of players. Like I like consoles, but I mean it just comes down to people are being ridiculous with this whole thing to me.
I'll speak to that. I love playing everything I can on consoles. However, I played a little bit of that Battlefield Hardline beta thingy. I had trouble winning, getting any kills with keyboard and mouse. But I was starting to think to myself as I was losing very very swiftly. I was like, imagine doing this with a controller. Oh God, like this is good. Like I can aim with this and I can move with this. It was very very intuitive. While having those the finger sticks, it just wouldn't feel as good in my hands. It would feel bad. So I was pretty. I know there's a lot of people who play FPSs on consoles, but more power to them, I guess.
It's tough.
I once thought through what's good for what.
Yeah,
FPSs, PC,
definitely.
racing
RPGs.
games, console.
RPGs. And
Racing games
consoles.
on console.
I think the only exception to that would be is if you get a
steering
wheel.
If you
yeah.
get a steering wheel, yeah.
Yeah.
You get a full setup. You
Yeah,
know.
exactly.
Yeah.
You get the quad. monitors,
Real-time
you know.
strategy
I have
is
one.
definitely PC.
Yeah.
Wait, what was that?
Real-time
Real-time.
strategy is
Oh, real-time
definitely
strategy,
PC.
yeah,
I've played
definitely.
a real-time strategy on Xbox 360. No, thank you.
Funny to that, one of my guild members in WoW, we raid progressive raiding, and he actually plays WoW on a controller. Like he does all of his PC gaming on Xbox 360 controller. Nothing else.
Man, I need all my macros.
I know, right?
But platformers.
Platformers, definitely a console.
You want that D-pad, man.
Yeah.
You want the D-pad.
Not a
you,
Z or an.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
You want to have that direct control right in the palm. That's the real difference between a PC and a console is the palm of it. Like when you play a platform, like I was talking about playing that game Speedrunners with Milby. You know what my first thought when I started playing it was? I need something in my palm.
Yeah, you need a hole.
It's really weird that the most important parts of some games is
melting.
this part of the hand, the part of the hand that you don't actually hit buttons with, you know? It's really weird.
Well, like the one cool thing
It's about the thumbs. The thumbs.
that PC or PlayStation did was when CS:GO came out, you can hook up a keyboard and mouse to your PlayStation 3 and do FPS.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's
so
good.
I was like, this is hilarious, and everyone's like, these controls are bad. I'm like, I'm killing you with
so
my mouse.
my thoughts on the overall PC Master thing, and I think we summarized it pretty well. Is it doesn't come down to like the power or anything like that. Like let's put that out of our mind. You know, screw this game is more powerful on blah blah. Screw that crap. It's about the control, and you can plug in a controller into your PC just like in this case you can plug in a keyboard and mouse into your.
PlayStation 3.
And I think that's what really matters.
It's just you're comfortable with, afford, things like that. I like playing on a big TV sometimes. I like playing on my monitor sometimes.
Exactly. Oh, that's a fair point. Anyway, so Jim, how do you submit questions?
Submit your questions to temporarypodcast@gmail.com with the subject line viewer question.
Michael.
I think we killed Mike.
You're right.
Yeah.
Okay. You sure?
He died.
MC has no idea what happened.
I don't know what.
I saw it in the corner.
I don't even know what happened.
It's alright.
There's
okay.
so much random.
This is the best podcast ever.
I give this 2 thumbs up.
Just give me that. Just give me that. Give me that.
This is what happens when
Mike
you only have
out,
2
Mike
girls
out.
in the room.
They are unresponsible with this poster.
It's trivia time!
Yay! We won't see chat.
Oh, bye, chat.
Bye, chat.
Oh, we can't see chat. MC will ask questions. Feel free to shout it out in chat since we can't see it. Why did you write it that way? It's redundant and repetitive and repetitive.
And redundant and repetitive.
All right. It's time for trivia, everyone.
Hide it from me
I'm
so I
okay.
can still see.
Okay, Mike, are you okay?
You alive yet?
Sorry. I can't control the power I wield with these things.
And now MC knows exactly what was going on.
My ears!
My virgin ears.
My adolescence!
Just trivia, please.
Let's go.
Move on.
In Kingdom Hearts. Okay, whose voice do you hear on Destiny Isle that is an adult?
That is an adult.
That is?
Ansem.
Yeah.
What?
Ansem.
Or Ansem. Yeah.
Zumnus.
Well, Ansem.
Sora's mom.
Sora's mom.
Oh, okay.
I should say you only hear their voice.
Oh.
When she's in the bed, like, Sora? Yeah.
Sora, breakfast!
Sora?
That's the only time you ever
Sora?
hear her throughout the entire series.
Yeah. Question 2. In Metal Gear Solid 2,
Ooh.
where is the Konami code referenced?
In a locker.
What?
Isn't it in a locker?
No.
It's probably during a codec call.
I thought it was on a poster in a locker.
It might be, but...
Is it during a holdup?
I'm thinking of something very specific. You guys don't seem to know this trivia.
During a call with Otacon.
We are very close with Otacon.
Is it in the lab
It's in a
where
cutscene with
where you
Otacon.
rescue
And
Otacon?
I'm
No,
Metal Gear
that's
Solid 2.
that's
Yeah, that's
one.
you rescue him in 1.
Okay,
Oh,
so
okay.
y'all lose. There's a handshake that happens between Otacon and Snake after one person dies, and their handshake is a reference to the Konami code.
Really?
Up,
Really?
down,
Apparently?
down.
Up, down, down, B, left.
Up,
right,
down, left, right, left, right.
Left,
BA.
right, left, right, BA.
Start.
Question 3. Where in Twilight Princess does the fuse shadows fail?
The fuse shadow?
Like fail? Like
When do they fail? Like when Midnight uses them, when do they fail?
Oh, that was after
was-
the Lake Bed Temple Xanth
Yeah.
fight.
They fail.
Wow, right, yeah.
no, it was right before
Is there
like
Xan-
no it's like when you first get to the Hyrule Castle, she's like, hold on, I'm gonna use this, and then like she's bouncing all over the walls and turns into like this giant
Spider thing.
monster.
But she succeeds.
thing.
She succeeds in getting into
When
the...
she fights, when she tries to fight off Ganondorf, after you beat him.
I'll accept that. She tries to kill Ganondorf.
Yeah.
But she does not.
She
cannot.
ends up fighting his big skull, shadowy evil
and then
form.
Hyrule Castle explodes, and then you see Ganondorf holding through Shadow and crushing it because he's cool. Question 4. All right. Who is the only character to see an unmasked Shy Guy?
Bowser.
No.
Another Shy Guy.
While that's theoretically possible, we haven't seen it.
Toad.
No.
Mario.
Mario.
Luigi. Thank you for guessing. Yeah. There's a cutscene inside a Mario sports game. I forget which one it was. I forget the reference. But there's an animation where Shy Guy falls down, and he comes back up, and his mask is on the ground, and Luigi sees him, and he goes, like he gets really shocked, and then the Shy Guy puts his mask back on. So there you go. Question 5 is Guess the Game, Part 1.
Guess the game.
All right, so here's this song for you. Tell me what it is. It's very specific.
That's Final Fantasy.
No, that's
it's
no,
not.
No, no,
It's
it's
Zelda.
not. No,
Yeah. I know what she wants to say, but she knows it's wrong.
It's
not
the
Wind
Dark
Waker.
World. It's the Dark World Overworld theme.
For
Yes.
A Link
Swords.
Between
Or
Worlds.
Link Between Worlds.
What?
It's the Dark World theme for A Link Between Worlds?
No.
For
Link to the paste.
No.
No.
I mean, it is, but it is a different version, a very specific different version.
it's the OC remix.
No, it's
Then well, I don't understand. Like you.
it's a game. I'm looking for a
Yes,
game.
understand.
Smash
We
Brothers.
said the game.
Smash Brothers.
You're all wrong. This is Frozen Hyrule from Four Swords Adventures.
Oh.
What?
ZQ
Nobody
was
cares
probably
about that
screaming.
game. I mean, what?
Yes.
ZQ was like in the chat exploding. I know this.
That's what ZQ sounds like, obviously.
I know this.
Question 6. And this is
Bring us maple hard candies, please. And Wilco, bring us stroopwafel.
the voice of Wolf, Andros, Leon, and General Pepper. His name is Rick May. He also voices what TF2 class?
Wait, what?
Oh.
Spy.
Soldier.
Heavy.
Medic.
Demo man.
I heard
Medic.
soldier. Yeah, so the voice of Wolf, Andros, and Leon is also Soldier. So there you go. Now you know.
Knowing is half
Sorry,
the battle.
I don't follow like the comics voice actors and all the.
Well, I think he also means in the game.
Yeah, no, I just play the game.
Question 7. Who is Major Nelson?
What?
Good thing we have some fans here of game journalism.
Major Nelson? Isn't he a journalist for Game Informer?
Okay. Director of programming at Microsoft, who you see on a lot of things.
David's
I
Game.
don't listen to Microsoft.
Major Nelson's pretty well known, but I guess apparently not.
I don't care
Not
who he
in
is.
this
I
group.
don't care
Question
either.
8. In A Link to the Past, in the Japanese release, the magic hammer is called what? This is some good trivia. You guys don't like this one because you obviously don't know.
Mjolnir.
What the hell did you want?
Why the hell would you pick questions? We wouldn't know.
I
Liz
thought you
is
might
brain-
know, but instantly I looked at your face and you're all like...
Liz doesn't know she's gonna cry.
I'll give you a hint.
MC Hammer.
It is called the hammer!
Is it really?
It is.
Terrible!
As a reference, it's called the MC Hammer in
That is
Japan.
awesome.
That's funny.
That's so freaking stupid. How are you thinking, Japan? Like, come on.
Hey, at least I think of
Go
MC
sit in the
Hammer
corner
every
and
time I
eat
think
paste.
of MC.
All right, question 9. It is our quote challenge. Okay. Who said this?
You did.
No.
Well, you just said this.
You lose a point.
My sister knows how to wield a knife.
My sister. What?
My sister knows how to wield a knife.
I know that's a quote from Orange is the New Black, but
What?
From what?
Orange is the New Black.
Orange is the new black.
My sister knows how to wield a knife.
Is it from Bioshock?
No.
Okay.
Is it RPG game related?
Grand Theft Auto.
It was said by Ezio.
Oh,
In the battle, in the-
Oh, yeah.
When they were attacking, and Claudia was like, yeah,
Claudia.
and it's about like, and I'm looking forward to doing it again or something like that.
Claudia.
Anyway, question 10 is
Claudia.
guess the game from Jim. 2 Super Mario Land 2. 1 point.
Wow. Let them guess.
No.
You're not in on it.
Yeah,
I want to do trivia. My
Super
point.
Mario Land 2.
you don't get a point.
Yeah. You're not supposed to guess.
Yeah.
I don't get to do trivia. It's my favorite part of the thing. That's always what I do.
No. Go be a babby somewhere else.
If you have a trivia question for next episode, email it to temporarypodcast@gmail.com with the subject line trivia.
Transition!
I hate you.
Hold on.
Assassin's Creed 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Thank you everyone for watching. Follow us on Twitter. We are King Bacon.
Lizardoo!
Shoop631.
Campy DK.
1862011.
P-Peach 2010.
And I'm Super MC Gamer.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Thank you everybody for
MC
watching.
Gamer.
This week's song is Somebody Set Up Us the Ba-Bomb by
Ba-bomb.
Theory of N. Thank you all for watching. We will see you guys next week.
Woo!